Hello, this is Geometry Chapter 11, Notes Coordinate Area with Mrs. Moslick. Fill out the questions in the warm-ups and check your answers with your red pen. Our last warm-up question says find the area of the parallelogram, round to the nearest hundredth. So area of a parallelogram is base times height, and we know that the base is 48 because it is a parallelogram, so opposite sides are the same. And our height we have to figure out, and we should be using the else. Take some time and fill in the rest. Okay, check your answers with your red pen, see if there are any questions. If there are any questions, look carefully at my solutions. Okay, this lesson is on finding area of shapes given coordinate points. So go ahead and plot these points. So we have a fun problem here, as you can see with the letters of triangle fun, -3, 2, and 2, 1. After you connect those points, to your unpleasant surprise, you can determine that this is not a right triangle. We have two types of formulas for triangles, 1/2 base times height and 1/2 AB sine theta. We don't know what the theta is, and we would have to use trigonometry. So we're going to do some elementary math at this point. We're going to circumscribe a rectangle around the triangle. Then we have created 3 triangles. Please label them 1, 2, and 3. And our equation to find triangle fun's area, so the area of triangle fun, would be finding the area of the big rectangle and then subtract the 3 triangles. It is required that you write out your equations and go ahead and count the sides of the triangles. Now we are ready to write down the formula for each area. So we have base times height for the area of the rectangle and 1/2 base times height for the triangle areas. We've already labeled our graph with the dimensions of each triangle. So let's go ahead and now plug in the numbers. So the area for the rectangle is 4 by 6. The area of triangle 1 is a 1 by 4 or 4 by 1. The area of the second triangle is a 5 by 1 or 1 by 5. And the area of triangle 3 is a 3 by 6 or 6 by 3. And then just simplify to get your final answer. Check your answer, and you can write your answer as a 10.5, or you can put 10.5 square units. Let's go on to the next problem. Problem 2, we're going to find the area of an irregular quadrilateral. So plot the points for quadrilateral bike. So we have -4, -1, 1, 4 for I. Make sure you label the vertices with letters, 4, 2, and 1, oops, that was a K, and 1, 2. Connect those letters with line segments, and then go ahead and circumscribe a rectangle around your quadrilateral and count the dimensions. Your picture should look like what I have down now, and now we can put our equation. So area of quadrilateral bike is area of the rectangle minus area of the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. Make sure you are labeling each triangle with a number, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. Also in your equation, write them and label them as 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're ready to plug in some more numbers and the formulas for each. So base times height minus 1/2 base times height. This is all required to show 1/2 base times height minus 1/2 base times height minus 1/2 base times height. Go ahead and plug in the particular numbers. And when you are done with that, get your answer, then move on to the next screen. So go ahead and pause. Your answer should be 24 square units. Let's go on to the next two. You might feel like this is really tedious and you got the point, but number 3 and 4 examples, I'm going to show you a little something different and new with these problems. If your figure is not irregular or in a weird position, then we can just use our normal quadrilateral equations. So for number 3, let's go ahead and plot the points. So this is quadrilateral race. We have -6, -2, etc. Note that this is a trapezoid that is positioned lovely, meaning we can just go ahead and count vertical and horizontal spaces for our formula for our area of a trapezoid. So area of a trapezoid is 1/2 height times the sum of the bases. Go ahead and fill in those numbers. Pause this video, and then when you are done, unpause it. Your answer here is either 39 units squared or just write it as 39. Go ahead and let's do the last problem, number 4. Number 4, go ahead and plot the points and connect them and draw your kite. This is another fine example like number 4, where our particular pieces that we want are vertical and easy to find. The area of a kite formula is 1/2 diagonal 1 times diagonal 2. So we have easily found diagonal lengths 11, and if you count horizontally, 8. Go ahead and plug in those numbers, pause your video, and then when you're done, unpause. And our answer is 44 square units. Hope you enjoyed this exercise. Be wise while you are doing the homework and ask yourself, is the object, the shape, positioned correctly and easily so I can use a formula I already know? Or do I have to circumscribe a rectangle around the object and then take the area of the rectangle minus the area of each triangle? Have a great time doing the homework.